Yo, happy Sunday morning to everybody out there. It's your guy, Rap Star Boxing Knowledge in the building. Hey man, I just want to touch on this. A great fight last night with JAMEL Herring versus CARL Frampton. CARL Frampton went to try and achieve greatness and make history for Ireland to try and become a freeweight world champion, but came short against a great JAMEL Herring performance. But before I cook, everybody who's new, and if you're new to the content, make sure you do all that great stuff and press that like or subscribe to the channel if you want to be one of the subscribers. But hey, let's get to it. So, man, what a great performance from JAMEL Herring. JAMEL Herring, Bomac looks like he came with a good game plan here. JAMEL Herring kept CARL Frampton honest, kept him long, used his jab correct, effectively, and he was using those check right hooks. Being a southpaw made it a bit awkward and difficult for CARL Frampton. CARL Frampton tried to establish himself there and create some openings, but was never able to get in the groove of the fight. Most of that goes to JAMEL Herring. JAMEL Herring was hurting him into the body even when he came close in the fourth round. CARL Frampton was able to, cut the distance and try and fight on the inside. But even in those exchanges, JAMEL Herring was getting some crafty uppercuts in, good body shots, and he was able to keep CARL Frampton, He was able to keep him very honest in that fight. But look, man, all respect to CARL Frampton for trying to achieve and some history here and do some greatness trying to be a freeweight world champion. But before we get to CARL Frampton, he announced his retirement. I'd like to touch on that for a quick minute. But before I get to that, JAMEL Herring, he did some great stuff in there today. I was impressed to seeing JAMEL Herring. He's 35 years old, but he was able to keep that pace. And I actually admire his performance in there, because CARL Frampton is no easy pushover to get, off of you. So, JAMEL Herring, maybe, we see some great stuff coming from him in the near future. He announced he wanted to fight Oscar Valdez. I don't know if that fight can happen because Shakur Stevenson, from what I remember, is in mandatory position for JAMEL Herring's title. Now, we all know Shakur Stevenson is another special talent, a young talent coming out of America. I don't think JAMEL Herring's going to want that fight with Shakur. That's my personal opinion. And I think if Shakur Stevenson's team force that mandatory position, I feel JAMEL Herring will vacate that title. Now, that's my opinion. I think JAMEL Herring will drop that title and go to lightweight. Now, whether he can campaign with the elite boys at lightweight, the Ryan Garcias, the Devin Haney's, Lomachenko, and the king himself, Teofimo Lopez, that's to be seen. But those boys are established lightweight, so I don't think JAMEL Herring can, compete with those guys. Again, that's Rapstar's opinion. But look, we're going to see some big fights coming from JAMEL Herring, regardless. But, let's see what the future holds. But look, my boy, CARL Frampton, hey, all respect to you, bruv. You know what I mean? You've done really well for boxing. You've put your country on the map. You know what I mean? You're going to go down as one of Ireland's best fighters. We got Barry McGuigan, Steve Collins, and many guys coming out of Ireland. But you're a two-weight world champion. So keep your head up high, bruv. Keep your head up high. And, I hope you enjoy your retirement, man. You've always been a good ambassador. And, hopefully, you could be part of the sport, maybe do some analyst work, I don't know, commentating for one of the big networks out there. Because you got a good, I've heard you commentate before. And you're a very good analyst, actually, CARL. So you know what, CARL Frampton? All respect to you, man. You gave us some great nights with Leo Santa Cruz. You gave Scott Quigg his first loss. And not to forget the Nonito Donaire performance. You've got some great boxing nights you've given us, man. So, yeah, all respect to you, CARL Frampton, on you and your retirement. But on that note, everybody out there, it's your guy, Rapstar, Boxing, Knowledge. Peace.